Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. Good morning. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hopefully, the volume is good. Let me know how the volume is. Come on in, come on in. So, y'all already know the scenario. General reading mid July. Welcome to Tracy White Sources Terry. If it's your first time, subscribe, hit the notification so you know we're going live. Cross watches, you're welcome. Shout out to the moderators in the building. If you care to comment in this section, please feel free to give it a thumbs up as you come in. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Don't force it. If it does resonate, feel free to get in comment section, but keep it classy and respectful because moderators are always in charge of the chats. Okay? So, with that being said, allow us to begin. Because, child, I had to get my little, I had to cook my little breakfast. Okay, let me see who else is in here because can't nobody say they didn't get the. Okay, you said you could hear good. Can't nobody tell me, Tracy, you didn't get the notification this morning. Because everybody got notifications. I told everybody we was gonna be live at 8 a.m. Eastern. I gave everybody a heads up. Right? So let's talk about the energy for a minute. Got my little coffee going on. Okay. So let's talk about the energy. All right. So the energy that I'm getting is that for the most part, this could be a past or, very recently, you know what I'm saying? Like within the present month, 2, 3, 4, whatever the case may be, right? 1 is 6 months between you and this individual, 1 is 6 weeks. I don't know what the case is. But anyway, um, well, let's see. I got like two different examples of how we're gonna break this down with the energy. What's up, Reserve Earth Angel? Good morning, good morning. Okay, so here go my first example. When it comes to this reading, a lot of energy is coming up in here. Okay, a lot of energy is in this reading. All right, so I'm gonna break it down. I'm just a messenger. Remember that. Okay. This is not a personal private reading. It may feel like it. Feel free to book a reading if need be. Um, first example. Let's put it out there on the table. Okay. First example that I'm getting here. Let's say, for example, Virgs, you was dealing with someone, and you kind of grew apart, chose to go your own separate way. It could have been a painful breakup, whatever the case may be. Both of y'all got on each other's nerves, or you got on their nerves, whatever the case may be. It was an ending. And pretty much because you got tired of dealing with this person's nonsense. So you could have either walked away or you could have put them out, whatever the case may be. Now, let's say this person, after you threw them out, kicked them out, broke up, left them, or whatever the case may be, they went and moved on to be with someone else who this person was, who they left to be with. This is somebody who they had a familiar situation with. This is somebody who they had already cheated on. This is a person who they cheated with on you. Okay. And so let's say the person who they cheated on, who they went out and messed around with, whatever. This is the type of person that is prone for starting drama, a shit starter. This is somebody who could have been like, yeah, well, I took Virgo's man or I took Virgo's woman. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. I got them now. They mine. I made them a better person. I took them in and we happy. We in love. We get ready to get married. And so it's somebody who's pretty much trying to rain on your parade, making it look like they took your significant other away from you and left you with nothing, and now you down on your ass. Pretty much. Right? Not knowing the scenario. spreading this rumor to everybody as if they're trying to bruise your ego somehow. And it kind of went to your person's head, where it swelled your person's head up, had them thinking, yeah, that's right, I moved on, I'm happy, I got a better person because Virgo won't shit no way. And so, long story short, this person thought that they had the prize. You understand what I'm saying? They felt like they took what's up for us. This what's up, Alexander? Shout out to my moderators coming in the building. Shout out to you guys. Good morning, y'all. Woke with me, rise and shine, rising, grand rising, beautiful people. Okay, and so these people, your person and this person who they already cheated on you with, pretty much felt like they had the prize. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have threw the trash out, but they took, you know what's the saying? Another person's trash is another person's treasurer. Well, that's how they felt. Only to later discover that the so-called treasure that they thought was treasure turned out to be shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like your person thought the grass was greener on the other side. And it wasn't like that. And so the other person had to discover that for themselves. You know? And so the flip side of that is nobody didn't win shit here in this situation. It was like everybody lost because this person turned out not to be shit. And let's say this person could have like passed away or got locked up and went to jail. They didn't have shit, so nothing plus nothing leaves nothing. So you can't take shit if a person didn't have shit to begin with. And even though you thought the grass was on the other side, you didn't get shit from them. So if they got locked up and they broke as hell, you know what I'm saying? And you lost everything behind this person. It's like really it don't even matter. Well, if this person kicked the bucket and passed away, and God rest their soul, again, nothing plus nothing leaves nothing. And then I got another scenario. Let's say Virgo, you was dealing with somebody and you had like a little off and on situation with somebody that lasted for a while. But then this person turned out not to be shit because they was already obligated to somebody else. And let's say you was obligated to somebody else. And so both of y'all cheated with each other, knowing that both of y'all could have already been in a relationship or marriage, whatever the case may be. And you was looking to heal your wound. And both of y'all was vulnerable, not knowing that feelings was going to get caught up. And it could have been an act of impulse. You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, y'all two wasn't even expected for nothing like this to happen, and it did. But along the scenario, this person too turned to be a player. And so you was like, okay, in the beginning it hurt because you wasn't expecting this person to kind of like bring you the way they did and they did. But then you end up meeting somebody, and this other person who you met, it could have been a third person. You and this person trying to be real cool, hanging out, whatever, having fun, having a ball, making this person jealous. And it did. And so now time has passed. You don't fuck with none of these people. You done moved on with your life. You haven't seen them, spoke to them, whatever the case may be. But now, all of a sudden, there's a conversation about you behind your back. Where one person could be saying, well, that's why I took Virgo away from you. You know what I'm saying? I had Virgo. Another person could be saying, well, shit, I had Virgo first. And so what you thought you had, you really didn't have. Me and Virgo was like this, and then me and Virgo was like that. So I see a whole lot of he said, she said going back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? So that's kind of the scenario we going. That's the energy I'm picking up over here. Okay. I see somebody else in the chats. Okay. So, good morning. Like I said, my moderators are here in the building. All right. I have quite a few moderators holding the channel down right now. Right. They here. So if you're a cross watcher, that's cool. All right. But just remember that the moderators is here. Okay. Cross watchers. So if you're new here, welcome to the chats. We appreciate you being here. Feel free to subscribe if it's your first time here. Okay. Like I said, moderators, they hold the chat down. So, my mods, if they see something in the building, you said, are you praying? Beverly, we always pray over here. Okay, we always pray over here, sweetie. All right, like I said, my moderators are in the building. So moderators, if y'all see something that ain't right, that come through the chats, mods. Y'all know what to do. You already know how to handle that. All right, on it. Okay. Now, so Virgo, let's get on and start with your reading. Let's jump into your tarot cards, okay? First card that came out is a Tower card, all right? And right behind that Tower card is the Five of Swords with the Five of Cups, Five of Swords, 555. Okay. So I'm getting, when I see this here, what is it? No, 557. I'm sorry, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Seven of Swords with the Eight of Swords, okay? And so this is like some sort of unexpected event here where it came in and kind of caused some sort of confusion due to some sort of deception, lead to some sort of major disappointment, dealing with some sort of trickery and thieving, lying and cheating, where this person could have came in, use you, abuse you emotionally, mentally, verbally, could have broke your heart, could have had you in a third party situation, and now you're feeling stuck and all in your head and you can't seem to get over the shell shock of what this person did to you, because some of you are still kind of holding on to the breakup, because the Hermit card is here. And so with this Hermit card, with this Eight of Swords, all in your head, feeling stuck and trapped, like like you can't free yourself, when Spirit is telling you that you could definitely free yourself. This is just a situation where you are needed to confront this here uncomfortable truth that took you by surprise. And so with the Hermit card causing you to go within, taking some time to reflect, Virgo, that's you with the Hermit card. And dealing with these here Ten of Swords. After being stabbed in the back. Dealing with a Scorpio, a Death card. Stabbed in the back due to some sort of painful ending. Now needing to move in moderation and seek patience at this time. You're needing to be patient. Spirit is telling you to be patient. So some of you could be feeling a bit antsy, a bit anxious. Could be having some sort of anxiety where there's a need for you to calm down. Some of you, this could be a energy that's lingering. Maybe because you didn't get the proper closure from this here situation. You said I went short on the nails. Okay, you know what? I knew somebody was going to bring up the nails. I'm glad you did. Okay, let's talk about the nails real quick. Okay, you guys know I just underwent a surgery procedure 5 weeks ago, right? You know, I had surgery. And so I've been home from out of work for the past 5 weeks because of my surgery. And I got like another 4 weeks to heal up, right? And so because I knew I wasn't going nowhere, right? I didn't go to the spa, people. I haven't been to the spa, right? So you know what I do when when I'm at home and I'm on on bed rest and relaxing, a little bit of R&R, right? And then we do what we call the press on, all right? These is press ons, all right? They cute. They do the same thing. When I don't really have nowhere to go and ain't really going far, we doing the press on. I know it's something different. It's something different. It's easy, it's cute. Since I'm at home, and I'm like, I ain't really got nowhere to go right now, you guys. Okay. So I'm like, Virgo season is right around the corner. We in July. August is next month. So you guys know when Virgo season comes, I'm gonna go to the spa and I'm gonna get it popping, all right? But for right now, these is kind of cute. These is kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? Cheap, affordable, a few dollars. So, I'm like, shit, for the next 4 weeks until August 1st, when I go back to work, we gonna do the pop on, all right? We doing a pop on, all right? Yeah. Pop these bad boys on and keep it going, all right? Yeah, that's what we're doing right here. Press on, pop on, $5, $6 pack, and get it popping. All right. Okay. And so if you see Trey, y'all like, yo, Trey, why the nails are short? I knew somebody was gonna say that. Y'all know damn well. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't too good that I can't rock press ons, okay? Yeah, press on is cute. They comfortable. Put these bad boys right on and keep it moving, all right? What we doing? What we doing until Virgo season? Now, when Virgo season get here, that's a whole different damn situation. Y'all gonna see me doing a whole lot of different type shit. All right, Virgo season around the corner, but right now we going easy with it. Okay, but getting back into your reading, like I said, Virgo, there seems to be a little bit of lingering energy over here between you and another person, but Spirit is sitting here telling you that you're coming in with the Queen of Cups. So, you need to hold on and pay close attention to your intuition at this time because spirit is on your side, Virgo, okay? And I really don't see y'all pressing the issue with this. It's just that, you know what I think it is? Some of y'all just dealing with somebody that could be a bit of a nagging BITC. You understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that's a bit of a nagging B, and this person, maybe this person's energy, I don't know, maybe this person is like spying on your social media. Maybe, maybe whoever this person is that's been dealing with your person and they seem to think they had the prize or whatever. Maybe they view you as a threat, Virgo. Maybe somebody looks at you when they see your picture, they view you as competition. They look at you like you got it going on. Maybe when they see you, it's something within you or about you that triggers the hell out of them. You understand what I'm saying? And so this person, like I said, could be a bit of a shit starter, you know. Or maybe to somebody that don't live far from you. Maybe y'all live within the same community or something. Maybe you work together, live around each other. And from time to time, you might see this person. And when you do see this person, it somehow it starts, it marks some sort of a trigger. You start going back to, okay, when we were together, this happened, whatever, whatever. But this is not really a strong lingering trigger, okay, Virgos? Because Virgos, you're strong. Spiritually, you're strong. So when it comes to who you are spiritually, nothing or nobody can F with you. Okay? Because spiritually, you are strong. Okay? You're spiritually gifted, spiritually inclined, spiritually, you're spiritually strong. You know how to love yourself. And you're the hermit, so you're very damn good at slamming the door shut. Virgo, we are some of the best damn signs. We the best people when it comes to slamming the door, shutting the door, and acting like we never met a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We'll shut our own goddamn mama and kids out and won't give a shit and won't look back. You know what I'm saying? So Virgo, this is not a real serious lingering situation here, okay? Because we are some of the best damn people when it comes to blocking, deleting, removing, and forgetting and not fucking with a person. And being like to each his own. You feel me? You know? And so, no shade, no tea. I'm just saying how Virgos get down. All right. If you ain't never met a Virgo and you ain't never really fucked with a Virgo, once you really, really, really burn a Virgo and you show Virgo your true colors and the mask falls off, once Virgo see you for who you really are, it's a motherfucking wrap. You know what I'm saying? Once Virgo cut the cord, it ain't no coming back no more to that bullshit. Because once upon a time, love was blind. We just ain't know no damn better. But once we heal the fuck up, we not trying to fuck with that bullshit because Virgo in this situation here, really, you view that shit as a stalemate. And it was stagnant before it even broke the fuck up. It was already stagnant. The shit was already still. This person is somebody who's already been around the block. This person done been around the block, up the block, down the hill, up. You know what I'm saying? This person done been around. They done been passed around from pillar to post. This is somebody who done went here and there, done got burnt, caught all kinds of STDs. So you ain't trying to fuck with that bacteria, yeast infection, no damn well. Who the fuck wants chlamydia, trigger, and syphilis, and herpes, and crabs, HIV, and AIDS, and all that shit? Nobody want to deal with that bullshit. So it's like we good. You know what I'm saying? We good. So when the motherfucker come back being like, take me back, is that my girl Brittany? Shout out. So I said, my moderators is up in the building this morning. My mod's coming up in here. What's good, Brittany girl? Shout out to my moderators in the building holding this mother effort down this morning. I know that's right. Do what it do. But like I said, Virgos, we not giving a fuck right about now. We just not. I mean, we keep it cordial. We keep it humble. We're spiritually grounded. We treat people how we wish to be treated. If you give us love, we give you love back. But if you respect us, we respect you. You understand what I'm saying? And so we don't have a problem speaking to people. We can even forgive a situation and be like, okay, cool, I forgive it. But just because I forgive it don't mean I forgot it. You know what I'm saying? And I could be cool with you and speak to you from a distance, but that don't mean I'm gonna open the door, let you in, and be like, yeah, we cool, let's start back fucking again. We're not doing that part. Because we don't know where the hell that person been, who they been with, who they been messing with. All we know is we don't want that shit in our bed. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't trust a motherfucker, it's like we don't even know what a motherfucker's coming with. Because now we live in a world full of black magic, hexes, and all kind of spell work. We don't want that shit coming through the threshold anyway. So we like, nah, boo, because we don't know who done put some shit on you, but we don't want that shit falling up at our door. You understand what I'm saying? That part. So we good over here. I ain't like, peace out. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. If I see you, I'll speak. Hey, how you doing? That's good. Take care. But moving on to your reading. You know what I'm saying? I had to explain that. I had to put that out that people don't know how Virgos really get down. I had to put that out there. All right. Okay. Now, getting back to your reading, Virgo. Like I said, you coming in with the Queen of Cups. You're paying close attention to your intuition. You're listening to your intuition, all right? And you're taking on the Three of Pentacles. So right now, you are focused on goals. Okay, you're focused on goals. And some of you are even coming in here and you're taking on the Emperor. So some of you can have Aries in your birth chart. And so when it comes to you focusing on goals at this time with the Emperor right behind that Three of Pentacles, what that is telling you, the time has come for you to focus on your life purpose. To focus on your life purpose. To get back on one accord, to focus on your priority at this time, to put you first, okay? Because with the Emperor, the Star card came out right behind the Emperor. So you're focused on your own success, okay? Because with the Star card came out the Eight of Pentacles. So you're focused on your own success at this time when it comes to your own visions, the way you see things, when it comes to you trying to focus on your life purpose, because you got the Nine of Pentacles right behind that Eight of Pentacles. So you're definitely focused on yourself for sure. And some of you are taking on the Page of Swords when it comes to being driven, when it comes to learning something new. Okay? And for some of y'all, you may have some sort of an offer where it could be a Knight of Cups. I don't know. You may have a water sign that might want to come in here and give you some sort of a love offer. But Virgo, you're shutting the door shut with the World card. You're closing out a cycle. You're making room for new beginnings. You are completely permanently removing the clutter. Like I said, whatever don't serve you, you're separating yourself from it and you're getting rid of it. It's like you're cleaning out the closet, and it's like whatever you don't need, you tossing that shit out. Some of y'all could be having a yard sale, going to a consignment shop, trying to sell some shit, flea market, whatever the case, trying to get rid of some shit. And so it's like when it comes to needing to give accountability, when it comes to seeking balance, justice is being served. See, in the past, this is what this bitch called himself trying to do to you. But you took that shit and you reversed it and you sent it back to Sunder. And so now it's like you're focused on making plans for the future. When it comes to this here Two of Wands, you're freeing yourself when it comes to the Two of Swords. You no longer feeling defeated. You're unsticking yourself on it. You know what I'm saying? You're freeing yourself because you focus on the Ace of Cups, new beginnings. Because you got new beginnings coming into play for sure. And what people don't know is that you got the strength card. So some of y'all can have Leo placements, some of y'all can have Aries placements. Okay. And it's like you manifesting this here new beginning and coming in with the strength card, regaining back your self confidence and staying encouraged with the Eight of Wands, finally having the freedom to move forward. You are moving forward towards some sort of Ten of Cups. So some of you could find yourself being at the right place at the right time. And it's like when it comes to this here moon card, some of y'all could have dealt with a Pisces or somebody who has strong Pisces energy. When it comes to dealing with this Pisces energy, some of you, it could have been the King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally in their feelings, who was trying to use manipulation. And it's like maybe something was hidden dark beneath the surface where somebody was wearing a false mask and something, as you know, it wasn't as what you thought it was. But now the mask is coming off. And so whatever was hidden in the dark is getting ready to come to the light. You know what I'm saying? Because what goes around comes back around. And like I said, somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. You know, but they found out that the grass wasn't all that green, that it had a whole lot of, it had a whole lot of shitholes. People thought they were stepping in the green grass and they was actually stepping into a pile of shit, a pile of quicksand. And so, like I said, when it comes to this King of Cups, emotionally in their feelings, trying to use manipulation to get in, it's like you're leaving this shit behind with the Six of Swords, and you saying you don't have time to deal with the toxic shit because you're coming in with the High Priestess. You're paying attention to red flags, and you're using wisdom and knowledge and intellect when it comes to handling this situation. You're keeping it cordial and respectful, but you're also tapping into your spiritual realm when it comes to this here Page of Pentacles. And so, like I said, you're waiting on your ships to come to Three of Wands. Some of you could be thinking about getting ready to travel, whether this is for business or pleasure, okay? Or wait for some shit to come in, because with the Fool card, you're now ready to take a leap of faith forward. So with this here Six of Wands, so with this here victory. And so right now, Virgo, for some of you, yeah, you can have a past person reminiscing about the past, thinking about you, who wants to come in here and give you something with the Six of Pentacles and the upright, but you're coming in with the Eight of Cups. It's like thank you, but no thank you, and you're walking away from your past and you're moving toward a new spiritual journey elsewhere. And for some of you, you can have a past person who wants to come in and put the past behind, and they want to come moving closer toward you to like make amends. Somebody wants to right their wrong with you, okay? But like I said, Virgo, you view this person as a stalemate. You don't trust them. The shit is stagnant, and it's like it's been a minute. Time has passed on, and this person done slip around and shit. And you know damn well, this is not somebody who uses protection. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who's been holding around, and now they done got their ego bruised, and now this person is probably coming back to you looking for a rebound because they done got their feelings hurt. They done got their heart broken because the shit that they did to you, what goes around comes around. So the same way they stepped on your shit, you know what I'm saying? This person treated them the same way they treated you. So now this is somebody who wants to come running back to you looking for a rebound, hoping you're going to take them back. But you don't know who the fuck this person slept with. This person can have all kind of STDs, and they don't even know because they don't go to the doctor. They don't have themselves checked. So for this person could be coming to you with trig, syphilis, gonorrhea, you know what I'm saying, herpes, crabs, HIV, and you don't know. So Spirit is warning you about this person, telling you, put this shit on pause. Spirit is telling you, hold up, pause. Wait a minute. Back up. You know what I'm saying? Think before, let's not be quick to leap. Or because there's an attraction, because, yeah, you and this person are still attracted to each other, but you're not even really all that attracted to the person like you was, because this person showed their true colors. And in the beginning, you could have been cool with this person. But once the mask fell off, when this person showed you who they really was, you was like, oh, shit, wait a fucking minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, boys, wait a minute. That's not how I get down. And so now you're doing something different. Like I said, if it resonates, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Because I know on that last reading that I did earlier, it was around 3:30 this morning, uh we had like 51 people sitting in the background in the chats, because when I logged off I saw where it was like 51 people, and I said, well damn, we only had maybe 11, 12 people that got in the chats this morning, but then when I logged off it was 51 people in the cut. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I don't never know who's watching this reading until I log off, and then that's when I see the numbers, and then when I go over to my other page, that's when all the numbers really pop up. You feel me? That's when I really see, like, okay, but like 100 motherfuckers was tuned in for real. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is here, like in the verse, like I said, Virgo. This is somebody who's chasing after you, after impulse. Cause see, the crow is right there, and even before, in the beginning in your reading, like I said with the crow, I saw a screaming crow, and see when I see that screaming black crow, that tells me when that crow shows up, when that black crow shows up, that's a sign of a caution. When you see a black bird come to your window, your rooftop, or whatever the case may be, especially when they start screaming and making noise, that is a warning to let you know that some shit is getting ready to go down. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see that black crow shows up and start making noise, the crow is letting you know that danger is in the midst, that you got somebody stalking, being nosy, spying on you. And so the crow is a warning sign. Wake the fuck up. You know? Just like on the 4th of July, but some shit went down outside my door, and I mind my business. And for some reason, I heard two fucking cats, like they was out there killing each other, and the damn cats went to fighting, but it didn't last long. Next thing I know, all hell broke loose right after that. But yeah, so when you start hearing shit outside your door, outside your window, and you might hear cats fighting, or you might hear birds, a crow or owl or eagle, you know what I'm saying? When you see that type of shit land on your windowsill or your door, whatever, and they start screaming, making noise, that's a warning for you to wake the fuck up. That's telling you get the fuck up out the bed, because some shit is by your window, by your door. You need to get up. You understand? And so Virgo, the Queen of Pentacles, came out here. So you're focusing on yourself. You're separating yourself from things that no longer serve you. Reserve said, right? They be everywhere. Hell yeah. Cross watchers, no shade, no tea. Like I tell cross watchers, look, if you here and you checking on a Virgo, you dating a Virgo, you want to know what time it is, cross watchers, we don't have nothing against cross watchers. Cross watchers, feel free to subscribe. Get in the chat. Let us know what's good. You know, introduce yourself. Other Virgos is here, introduce yourself. We a Virgo family platform. Like I said, judgment is here, Virgo. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You know what I'm saying? It's like grand rising. You rising above the bullshit. You rising above the bullshit. You said I heard if they on your window, it means death of a family member. Yeah, if you got pigeons, if you get like 2 or 3 pigeons that land on your window, or you get a pigeon, one pigeon that comes to your window and it lands on your window for like 1 to 3 days, then that's a warning sign that yeah, a loved one has passed away, that you got a deceased loved one around you. Or if you see a bunch of ladybugs in your house unexpectedly, and you go in your bathroom and all of a sudden you don't know where the fuck these ladybugs come from, and you see a bunch of ladybugs in your bathroom or your kitchen, that's a sign of a deceased loved one. Or butterflies, that's a deceased of a loved one. Um, what's another one? Dragonflies, butterflies, ladybugs. Even sometimes spiders come with a message, you know, or a white feather comes with a message, or you find loose nickels or dimes on the ground in your footpath, that comes with a message. Or like I said, if you see an owl or eagle, a bird, or especially a crow, those all comes in the form of messages. You said you see dragonflies all the time. Yeah. But yeah, Virgo, I feel like you're moving on. Some of you are moving toward a definitely spirit is trying to help clear the way. Spirit is trying to remove the obstacles, because it's like you got people from the past that keep wanting to come put these obstacles in before your footstep. But spirit is like removing. It's like every time somebody comes and they throw this stumbling block for you, spirit comes and they remove it. Every time the enemy comes and they throw that tool with you, spirit comes and they remove it. And so it's like spirit is removing these blocks for a reason because you have overcome the past. And it's like spirit is telling you to just keep focused on, that higher power and stay prayed up and stay cleansed up and do your work. Do your shadow work. Do your step work. Journal if you have to journal. Get in your Bible if you have to get in your Bible. Do some writing, do some reading. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like a new beginning is getting ready to come your way, Virgo. It's like there's no such thing as lost love. Never look at a past situation as a lost love gone. Look at it as a lesson of love that was well taught. I just saw that. You just see that white thing flew by. I just caught that one. Dad, did you just see that? I just saw that same thing just came by a second ago. So yeah, it's like don't look at love as lost. A past love is lost. Look at it as if it didn't work out, as a past lesson that taught you about love. You know what I'm saying? You and this person taught each other something that was missing. So you filled the void for them and they filled the void for you. And both of you learned from each other. Believe it or not, you taught them something and they taught you something because it taught you how to get more stronger and smarter. It taught you how to seek wisdom and knowledge. It taught you how to become spiritually grounded and humble. It taught you how to love yourself and respect yourself and learn how to have value. You understand what I'm saying? And how to put morals and value before anything, praise and worship before anything, how to put God first. So when you got with this person probably was really never meant for you to be with them because they could have been toxic. They could have came with a whole lot of baggage. You know what I'm saying? You could have came with a whole lot of baggage. And both of y'all learned about each other's baggage. You know what I'm saying? We all have flaws. And so you learn from each other, and it was a lesson well learned, well taught. Cause now you know right from wrong. You know what to fuck with and what not to fuck with. You know what to open the door to and what not to open the door to. You know what to entertain and what not to entertain. You know how to speak and allow your voice to be heard. It's okay to say no. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We good. Peace out. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. So, yeah, you're manifesting, Virgo, with the magician card. You're manifesting. You're manifesting this here Ten of Pentacles. Okay, because yeah, your mind is on building a better future for yourself. It's like, yeah, you had to crawl for you walk, and times is hard. Inflation is a mother effer. People are starving around the world. People are losing their life. Life is short, as you can see. Chicago, rest in peace. Because Chicago, the whole damn city seems like it's just going to hell. Chicago done had like 2, 3 shootouts in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy. You feel me? And then Texas done lost all these people. So like, trials and tribulations and storms and floods is real. And people need to wake up to that shit. And nobody ain't got time for the bullshit no more, Virgo. And so you keeping your pentacles to yourself. You can be holding on tight to what little bit you have. Because, like I said, in a situation when you could have felt yourself drowning and having to, struggle just to swim to the top, because when you were with this person, everything fell to the bottom and you had to pick your damn self up by yourself, by your own bootstraps, and pull yourself back up and get your head up barely above the water. And now that you got your head above the water, now you're like, okay, now I need to keep on getting the fuck up. And you ain't got time for nobody to come and hinder you and pull you down and pull you backwards and trying to yank you backwards. We ain't got time for that bullshit. It's like the time has come to either build together, climb together, invest together, save together, have some shit together. If we can't have it together, leave me the fuck alone. Don't come my way. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck how good you look, how much money you got, what you drive. I'm not impressed. I'm not. That's your shit. You got your shit. I got my shit. But if we not growing together, leave me the fuck alone, yo. This step the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Step off, yo. Do your thing like you been. I can't miss what the fuck I never had. So if you ain't never gave me shit, then trust me, I don't. What the fuck? If it was never nothing there to really begin with that was real, then what the fuck? It was a waste of my time. I'm not about to repeat that shit. That was a lesson. All right, cool. Deuces. You feel me? So nah. So now you simply just trying to work on yourself. Some people can't understand you. Some people got you misunderstood. People gonna talk about you. They're gonna put you down. You know, it don't matter. People gonna hate when you're doing good. They gonna hate when you're doing bad. It don't matter, yo. Sometimes you just gotta step to the side. You ain't always gotta follow the crowd. Fuck the crowd. Fuck the group. You know, the clicking together. Nah, do your own thing. If you know when you step in the room, the vibe ain't good, remove your motherfucking self from the room. You know what I'm saying? And leave. It's okay to walk in the room if this shit ain't cool. Walk the fuck back out the door. Carry your ass back home. Sometimes it's better to stay home any motherfucking way. Entertain your damn self. You could pop open your own damn bottle of wine. You know, look at your own TV, listen to your own music, light your own candle. You don't need a motherfucker to do that. You don't need nobody to bust a nut either. Shit, sex toys. If y'all ain't got one, get one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Shit, I got me all kind of little cute battery operated little, get you one. Do the same shit. Do the same shit. But anyway, let's see what else wants to come out from my Virgos. And I'm getting ready to shut this down. I hope it resonated. I hope somebody was able to get a message from this. And like I said, I'm just a messenger. I'm not here to step on toes. I'm here to deliver a message. Okay? That's the message. All right? Again, shout out to all my Virgos in the building. So let's see. We got, like I said, the universe is on your side, y'all. So you really ain't got to worry about the shits no more. Just keep people out your business. Moving forward. If you're in a new relationship and you're happy, keep people about your business. People don't need to know what the fuck you got going on like that. Because, see, like I said, this person broke your heart with the Three of Cups. They had you caught up in a third party. But now, Spirit is saying the time has come for you to celebrate yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, moving forward, if you get in a new relationship with somebody, you meet somebody new, keep that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit to yourself. Everybody don't need to be in your business and know what the fuck you got going on and what you do. You know what I'm saying? If this person treats you right, if you meet somebody that's good as hell to you, keep that shit to yourself. But know a person's true intentions before getting yourself caught up in any motherfucking thing new. Make sure you know that person's real true intentions toward you before you even open up the door. You understand? Take some time to communicate with the person. Have a few conversations because you could tell according to, how a person speaks, the language. When you sitting down talking to another adult, that person should be able to carry on a respectful, classy ass, conversation where the communication is positive and healthy. See where that person's head is before you even go any further. If that person is not, on the up and up and that person's coming with some bullshit, you will be able to tell it immediately. If the conversation go left, cut the conversation to get on about them and tell that person have a nice day. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be in a rush. Take your motherfucking time. Do not be in a rush. You do not have to sleep with this person. This person respects you, they will respect your morals and your values. You understand what I'm saying? Because intimacy is something that, starts through communication first. You ain't gotta cock your legs open to be intimate with a person. You understand? So, get to really know a person for real, before you even indulge in some shit. Because you could tell. But if the person is right, you know what I'm saying? Take your time and date them first. Date, go out on a date. Okay? And when you do start dating somebody, don't give them your motherfucking address and don't let them come pick you up. And if you do go out on a motherfucking date with somebody, plan that shit in the afternoon and tell them that y'all can meet each other in a good public atmosphere. Like if y'all want to go to the movies, okay, drive your motherfucking self or catch a cab. You understand what I'm saying? Have your own money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect for that motherfucker to feed you. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta go Dutch, they pay for them, you pay for you. Do what the fuck you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? This way, if the date goes sour, okay, cool. You could bounce by your motherfucking business and they could bounce. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta make, let's not have no late night dates. You first start dating, afternoon, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Between that 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we don't need to do shit past 5 p.m. You understand? So if you start dating somebody, keep that shit in the afternoon. and meet them there. Don't pick you up. Don't you go pick them up. Meet their ass there. Go on your own transportation. Have your own motherfucking money. Never go on a date broke. And never have a motherfucker come pick you up. I'm saying meet them the fuck there. This way you can bow out gracefully. Okay? Yeah, 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Alright, you guys. So I hope, like I said, King of Damn Swords is coming up in here. Mental clarity of truth. Focus on the facts, baby. Focus on the motherfucking facts. Y'all got the sun card on your side. So yeah, so all good things come in due time. That's for damn sure. Bullshit walks. Actions speak louder than words. So, like I said, pay attention to a person's true intentions. In the meantime, continue to protect yourself. Like I said, you guys, learn how to get into protection spiritual herbs. Learn how to get into spiritual protection oils. Learn how to keep Florida water. Learn how to keep sage. Rose water, crystals, incense, oils. I can't stress that shit enough to start protecting yourselves. All right. Learn how to cleanse. Shout out to Cornelius coming in the building. What's good, Cornelius? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. That's our cross watcher. Cornelius was a Scorpio, right? Cornelius Scorpio in the building. Shout out. See, that's what I'm talking about. We show love to the cross watchers. We do. Cornelius has become a part of the family. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, I'm out. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you was able to get something from it. All right. So with that being said, you guys have a blessed Monday. And I know I got neighbors being nosy because I can hear them. But anyway, you guys be good. I'm out. I will talk to you guys later on.